is Reverend Kevin Cottle at Vida Spiritual Learning Center, and I'm doing a live preview of our weekly spiritual connection. This is about a half-hour show we produce every week, and the premiere of it drops in about an hour and a half at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So just here to give you a little taste of it. And we also run a live Zoom meeting. So if you want to join us via Zoom, you can private message me for the link. So here's a little more about what our weekly show is about.
Welcome to the Vida Spiritual Connection from Vida Spiritual Learning Center, where you are empowered to create the life you desire. Our guiding belief is, by valuing and empowering all, we inspire a joyous and fulfilling life. At Vida, we study and practice the teachings of the science of mind and spirit founded by Dr. Ernest Holmes. Each week, we present an inspiring spiritual message, followed by a guided meditation. Now, here's today's message.
Well, today's message will be coming up in just a minute. We'll get a little flavor of it. This week, Reverend Sunshine is presenting the message, and it's an interesting one. The title is "Grow Through What You Go Through," and it's a great topic for us metaphysicians, us in the religious science community, because it really is the center of our growth, our healing in consciousness. So here's a little bit of Sunshine's message for today.
Hello, beloveds, and welcome to another episode of Vida Spiritual Connection. My name is Sunshine Day, and I get to be the spiritual director at the Spiritual Learning Center, which we call Vida. And I just want to share with you how happy I am that you've joined us today for this particular topic. Today we're going to be talking about growing through what you're going through. And I got to tell you that immediately when I heard the phrase growing through what you're going through, I felt some body sensations, and the body sensations that I felt were a tightness in my jaw. I felt my throat tightening up a little bit. And what I imagined was, what are you talking about, Willis? Growing through what you're going through. And immediately it brought to mind this idea, which of course is the reality for many of us, which is that many, many times in life, things don't go the way you want them to go. I know that's true for me, that things don't always go the way I want them to go. And I noticed that I imagine that the world and people should change to make my life easy. And it doesn't work that way. So I'm going to be talking about 3 things that we can begin to practice in order to grow through what we're going through. Or if you don't particularly like growing through what you're going through, then I suggest that we also maybe even look at it as going through what we're going through. So the first thing is admitting that this might be an opportunity for growth, or that this might be an opportunity for me to learn something. It's definitely not the time though, right? When I'm going through it, I don't want to pause and be like, this is an opportunity for growth. Like, it sounds so ridiculous. And yet, when I'm in the struggle, maybe when you're in the thick of things, what might happen for you if you were able to pause and actually entertain the idea that this is not happening to you, but that it might be happening for you. Later on, and maybe some other talks and discussions, we can talk about this idea and this elevated consciousness around that life is happening as you, that this is happening as you, that it's happening through you, and all those other words. But today I really want to focus upon, how about if I just admit, if I pause and begin to believe for a moment that this situation, this circumstance that I'm dealing with, that it might be happening for me, instead of, why does this always happen to me? Why? Why does this always happen to me? Or why is this happening to me right now, especially in a time that it's so, so important? You might have felt that way. And so as you begin to experience what you're experiencing, instead of checking out, the second idea, the second way to grow through what you're going through is to feel it and feel it fully. So in other words, where do you feel the upset or the anger or the appreciation? Where do you feel it in your body?
What a wonderful message. And if you want to see the entire message, you can tune into Vida's YouTube or Facebook, and that whole message will be available to you at 9 a.m. Pacific time. We wanted also to share with you a class that's coming up this Monday and Wednesday. And here's Reverend Sunshine to tell you a little bit more about that.
Hi, beloveds. It's me, Sunshine Day, stopping in to just personally invite you to my workshop. It's called How to Create a Regular Spiritual Practice. Now, if you're a person who's seeking wholeness, peace of mind, abundance, joy, if you're looking for that sense of belonging, it is only through a regular spiritual practice that you actually get that sense of wholeness, that sense of oneness, that sense of belonging and being. And so my goal is to teach you morning spiritual practices and evening spiritual practices. Yes, there are evening spiritual practices that you can engage in that are going to boost you and skyrocket and deepen your sense of well-being. So I want you to join me. It's March the 6th and March the 8th. One is going to be an evening practice. One is going to be for a morning practice. Each of them are $25 a piece, but if you sign up for both, you get them both for only $40. So please visit the website at vidaslc.org. That's vidaslc.org. And remember, you are loved. Thanks.
It is it's going to be a fantastic class. It's available via Zoom, as the promo says, and we are walking our talk at Vida Spiritual Learning Center because we're about giving you the tools, the techniques, if you will, along with the principles that help you grow your consciousness, to help you heal, to help you grow through whatever you're going through. And along those lines, we offer some form of a meditation or a contemplation. This week I'm presenting a kind of an unusual one. It's a spinning chakra meditation. I'm going to give you a little taste of that right now. Hi, I'm Reverend Kevin Cottle. I'm facilitating a variation on a chakra meditation. And chakra loosely translates as wheel. You'll find out in a minute. The intention is to integrate body, mind, and spirit using the breath to activate energy centers within your body temple known as chakras. So let's begin. This works best if you're seated with both feet flat on the floor. Become quiet and still. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes or cast your gaze on something inspiring. Close your mouth, relax your tongue,
and breathe naturally. As I guide you through, continue breathing with the current instructions as I give you the next instructions. Notice the bottom of your left foot. Imagine your left foot is now a portal through which the root of spirit rises on your breath. Imagine the path of your breath comes in through the bottom of your left foot and up through your left leg, and it crosses the bottom of your torso. And imagine as you exhale, the breath exits down through your right leg and out through your right foot. Now imagine there is a red pinwheel at the base of your torso that spins as your breath passes it. Breathe in through your left foot, up through your left leg, and as the breath crosses the base of your torso, imagine your breath spinning this red pinwheel called the root chakra. And as your breath changes from inhale to exhale, it circles the red root chakra pinwheel as you breathe down through your right leg and out through your right foot. So let's try that a few times. Breathe in through your left foot, up through your left leg, spinning that red root chakra pinwheel. And as your breath changes from inhale to exhale, it rounds the red root chakra pinwheel and exhales down through your right leg and out through your right foot. Now imagine an orange pinwheel just below your navel. This is the sacral chakra. Taking a breath in through your left foot, up your left leg, spinning that red root chakra pinwheel. And now the breath continues on to spin that orange sacral chakra pinwheel. And as your breath changes from inhale to exhale, the breath rounds the orange pinwheel, continues down to spin the red root chakra pinwheel, down your right leg and out through your right foot. Let's do that a few times.
It's a little interesting, isn't it? But I've done this meditation hundreds of times, and it is interesting every time. So I encourage you to, again, check that out at our 9 o'clock weekly spiritual connection, 9 a.m. Pacific. That drops on on our YouTube channel and on Facebook. And those half-hour shows are available going back months and months and months too. So if you find something else interesting there, be sure and check it out. And by way of closing, we have a little clip. If any of this resonates with you, we encourage you to source what sources you spiritually, and that means a donation, a financial contribution, but it is a form of spiritual practice if you make it so, if you set that intention to put into circulation that which is circulating you. So with that, check out our drop at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.
Thanks for tuning in to the Vida Spiritual Connection. Please visit our website to submit a confidential prayer request. While there, sign up for our weekly email and receive the latest information for events, classes, and meetups. Remember to subscribe to Vida's YouTube channel, click like, and click the bell to get notifications. You can also find Vida on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Whoever sows generously also reaps generously. Giving is a spiritual practice. As you bless the world, you are blessed. Your financial contribution to Vida Spiritual Learning Center is an investment in your spiritual education and flow. Your contributions support your spiritual growth, and the show. So it's a win-win. Use the link on our website, drop a check in the mail, or Zelle your contribution to 562-928-6460. Thank you so much for your generous support. Have a wonderful week and see you next time for the Vida Spiritual Connection.